Hey everybody, what is going on? FG here, and we are back with another episode of the Villanova Wildcats Dynasty here on NCAA 14. Today they are taking on the Maryland Terrapins. Maryland is rated a 90 overall, so they are definitely better than Villanova. But let's see, Villanova riding that 3-game win streak early in the year. They are undefeated thus far. Maryland is 1-1. We will see what the Terrapins have as they all touch the turtle coming out of the gate here. Villanova has been a bit surprising this year, not just in the fact that they are undefeated, but in the fact that they're not as much of a running team as they used to be. They don't really run the two-back set anymore. Russo, the backup, has scored. However, Russo doesn't really provide as much as Aaron Forbes did last year, and the carries aren't nearly as split. Let's see what they can do here. Villanova has been more of a passing team. They will open it up on the ground, and Malik Dupree will pick up 12 yards to open up this ball game. Wilson is the quarterback of choice here early, and Wilson going to throw to Hernandez as Villanova still going with that two-quarterback set. The freshman Robert Wilson with a very nice throw there. He is the true freshman, whereas Vasu is the freshman redshirt. And there is Malik Dupree picking up a 15-yard reception. That is a huge gainer. And now Vasu is going to get sacked, and it's a strip sack, and it is picked up by the defensive tackle, and the big man can run, giving chases Dupree, and Dupree can't catch a big defensive tackle. Adam McLean, the defensive tackle for Maryland, scoring first, and Maryland on the board, making this one tough for Villanova on the road, but there's J.D. Hernandez. He will pick up the first down of 9 yards. Wilson in the game still. He throws to Hernandez again. That's 2 straight completions to Hernandez. Vasu finally sees the field again after his mistake, and downfield to J.D. Hernandez inside the 5. J.D. has been huge in the first quarter so far. Here is Malik Dupree, and he's going to finish the drive off, and Villanova able to tie this ball game up at 7 as they celebrate in the end zone. Here we go. Maryland on their next drive. There is Ty Johnson. They have not seen the ball on offense yet, but there is Ty Johnson with a huge run. Now Caleb Henderson going to throw it to Avery Edwards, and Avery Edwards is wide open in the open field there. 36-yard touchdown for the Terps. And the Terps are up 14-7 here late first quarter. There we go. J.D. Hernandez with another play, and he's wide open. Somebody cover this man. They have not done that in the first quarter thus far. Vasu now rolling to his left, and Vasu looking for somewhere to go. He's got someone deep and incomplete on a drop. Unbelievable drop play there. That could have been a huge gainer, and Villanova will have to punt. Maryland now getting the ball here at the very, very end of the first quarter. There goes Caleb Henderson. Running quarterbacks give Villanova a big issue, and that would be the end of the first quarter. Here goes Caleb Henderson again. The weird hurdle and then the stiff arm, and he picks up a nice gain for a first down there as well. Caleb Henderson now running it himself again, and he's going to pick up the 18-yard run and a first down. Maryland threatening here, and there's the big strike to DJ Moore for a first down, and Caleb Henderson will finish off the drive himself, and Maryland's got a 21-7 lead. Villanova has got to get it going here on offense. Vasu throwing to Travis George. Travis George picking up the first down of 16 yards. Now on 3rd and 5, Villanova got himself in a little bit of trouble, but Travis George saves the day yet again, and he's got it going up the sideline, and he will just not make it, but just inside the 5 for Malik Dupree to finish off the drive, and it is a 21-14 game right now. Villanova got themselves right back in this ball game. Late first half. Maryland to DJ Moore. That's Caleb Henderson to DJ Moore, and DJ Moore has some open field, and he is going to pick up 55 yards and get Maryland into serious striking distance here. But a huge sack of Caleb Henderson, and that is awesome from Jeff Wiley. However, Ty Johnson going to go ahead and pick up 3 yards here, and Maryland's going to go ahead and kick a field goal, take a 10-point lead. And now downfield, Todd Gray. Villanova does not want to go into the half without picking up some points here. The throw across the middle of the Changa Hodge is good for a first down. And now Wilson looking downfield. He throws it to triple coverage, and it's intercepted. What is he thinking? Savage Jr. with the interception. And Maryland here now with the ball and a little bit of time to be able to go downfield, but a sack. A huge sack of Caleb Henderson will set up a 3rd and 15 later on, and Ty Johnson's going to pick up that 3rd and 15. What a run by Ty Johnson. Now Caleb Henderson looking and intercepted. It's Roberts in the corner, and he has got the ball back for Villanova. Desperate times here. Mark Ferrante calling the Hail Mary, thrown deep and caught. Oh my God, it's caught by Todd Gray for the touchdown. Unbelievable completion by Vasu. Downfield to Todd Gray, the 6'5" giant. And he is able to pick up a touchdown before the half as Maryland still goes into the tunnel with a halftime lead, but not nearly what they thought they would end up with. A 24-21 game. Now coming out of the half, there's DJ Moore, and he breaks a couple tackles to be able to pick up a first down early. And now here's Ellis, and he is going to break a couple tackles as well and pick up a first down. Trio Ellis with some good running there. Caleb Henderson stands tight in the pocket and throws a strike. And another first down, and now Maryland would get themselves into a 3rd and 10. Thrown and incomplete, batted away. What a play by the defense, and Maryland will just go ahead and take their field goal there. And now Villanova with a chance. There's Changa Hodge downfield. What a huge completion of 30 yards. Now Vasu looking again, and he looks up the middle with J.D. Hernandez. Again, he has been huge today. A touchdown will give them the lead. There goes Malik Dupree. 11-yard run for a first down. Now Wilson looking for someone, and he finds J.D. Hernandez. Doesn't quite pick up the first down, but very close to it. Here we go. Malik Dupree, of course, is the call here, and he does pick up the first down. That was a close call. Almost didn't get it. And now here on 1st and goal, Vasu is going to hand it off to Malik Dupree, and he is going to pinball his way into that end zone. It is a 1-point lead for Villanova. Caleb Henderson going to throw to the tight end, Avery Edwards, and Avery Edwards is going to pick up a first down, 13 yards. Maryland on the move once again. Caleb Henderson, and there's a good throw to Turner, and DJ Turner is going to pick up a first down, and there's another throw to Avery Edwards, and Avery Edwards with another first down. Maryland moving the ball at will here through the air. Caleb Henderson calls a motion play, throws a little screen, and nobody's on Turner this time. And Turner's going to get all the way inside the 5-yard line. Maryland with a good chance to score here. There's Ty Johnson, and he's going to pinball his way into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown run. Way to go for Ty Johnson. Maryland would go ahead and pick up the 2-point conversion for the even 7-point lead. But here's a big throw downfield to Malik Dupree. Nobody home. And Malik Dupree, an easy walk into the end zone. 75-yard touchdown. Vasu, 337 yards passing, 2 touchdowns on the day. There's Avery Edwards. He will pick up a first down as his third quarter is starting to come to a close. Ty Johnson, a tough run there, and he will leave it at a 3rd and 2 at the end of the third quarter. We come to the close of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter. Who will be victorious in a 35-35 game? All right, here we are coming into the fourth quarter, and Ty Johnson going to pick up the first down on 3rd and 2. Then a fake to Ty Johnson, and Caleb Henderson has open field. And he's able to be caught from behind, but a huge first down. Now Caleb Henderson on a 2nd and goal after a failed 1st and goal attempt. And Caleb Henderson going to run it in quite easily. So Maryland an easy score there, just a minute and 10 into the fourth. Now Villanova with the ball here, and that is a bad throw by Vasu, his first real bad throw of the day. intercepted by Maryland, and Maryland's going to have a chance to really take control of this football game here late. That was a run for 5 yards and an interception! Awesome interception there by Hansford. Hansford, who made a play earlier, saving the touchdown, even though it didn't really matter. Hansford makes a huge play there, and now Wilson in after Vasu's interception, and Wilson is sacked for a loss of 11. 3rd and 17. Wilson still in there. Wilson has to save the day. He throws, and it's incomplete, and Villanova will have to punt. Mark Ferrante, known for taking gambles, but he's not going to take that gamble here. Maryland has the ball once again. This one is thrown out of bounds, and Villanova will celebrate there. And the out-of-bounds throw, 2nd and 10, Caleb Henderson, and he's picked off! Henderson was waiting for it! That's the 95-speed safety! He has gone all the way! That is a touchdown, and Villanova will knot this game up at 42! Unbelievable play by Henderson, and the defense making big plays in this ball game. Something we have not seen from Villanova in its first 2 seasons. This team can make some defensive plays too. There's an incomplete pass by Caleb Henderson on the next drive for Maryland. And now Caleb is going to run around the defensive end, and he is going to pick up 3 yards. Now a 3rd and 7. And a big play by DJ Moore. And DJ Moore is almost across midfield. Ty Johnson will take it across midfield. Wow, what a hurdle there. Like a 10-yard hurdle. And then there's a big throw to Ellis, and Ellis has it down inside the 20. In the red zone, Maryland threatens. And there's a play and a first down picked up by Arthur Clifford. In a knotted game with just over 2.5 minutes, it's a fumble! And Joey Blair is going to pick up the fumble! The sophomore JUCO cornerback, Joey Blair, with a big-time scoop and score late in the 4th quarter, and like I said, something we have not previously seen from Villanova, their defense making huge plays when it's needed the most. And this will be a 49-42 game. Villanova will have to stave off a Maryland attempt here to tie the ball game, and there is a big-time run by the fullback, something we have not seen from Maryland today, and a big-time drop right there, so that'll set up 2nd and 10, but the screenplay right here to Ty Johnson. Ty Johnson with another big hurdle. He has open field. Ty Johnson could go all the way. He's got one man to beat at the end there, and a nice tackle on Ty Johnson by the safety. There's Caleb Henderson. He's going to flip it out to Ty Johnson. What a flip. Perfect lateral on that one, and Maryland has tied the ball game with 1:23 to go. Fans on their feet. There's Vasu with a bomb, and it's caught by Travis George. With just over a minute to go here, Villanova is in striking distance, and a drop. Unbelievable drop by Gates. There's a throw to J.D. Hernandez. He's got it inside the 5-yard line. You know what they got to do. Malik Dupree, and he gets it in the end zone. Villanova gets their lead back. It is 56-49, and they've got to stave off Maryland, and there's a throw into the open field, and they've got to stop him, and they do. What a tackle on Tino Ellis there. Now another throw, and it's thrown to Avery Edwards, the tight end, and they're able to make the play. Now 7 seconds, maybe 2 plays left for Maryland. Here's a throw into the end zone. Caught, no, dropped. Unbelievable. A drop play by the Maryland receiver there. Now Caleb Henderson on the last play of the game, and it's nearly intercepted. And Villanova is able to get this win today. Vasu 16-21 for 412 yards, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Wilson was 7 of 9 for 86, no touchdowns and a pick. Malik Dupree only 51 yards on the ground, but he got him where it needed most for those 4 touchdowns. J.D. Hernandez, 135 yards, 142 from Travis George, 73 from Gray and a touchdown. Gates with a big-time drop. Gray with a drop earlier in the football game. Malik Dupree gave up 1 sack, and so did somebody else on the line there. You look at the defense, though. The defense came up big today with Gormley and Wiley. with some sacks, interceptions, 3 interceptions. We have not seen Villanova do something like that. Hansford, Henderson, Robertson, JUCOs coming up big in this game. A forced fumble, and then the recovery by Joey Blair for the touchdown. 2 defensive touchdowns. We never see that from Villanova. And again, brought to you by Legion. Games around the country you don't give a shit about, especially after this game. What a freaking game from Villanova. Recruiting is going to be really, really sped up because you guys got quite a long episode here with the commentary. And man, was it worth it. Let me know what you think of the game in the comments section below. What are you thinking of Villanova so far this season? 4-0, baby. Villanova is 4-0. Something we didn't think we would see, but these recruiting classes are paying off. The JUCOs now, both safety JUCOs, Henderson and Gordon, are both seniors, and they are playing top-notch level play. Joey Blair, the JUCO sophomore corner that we had just picked up this offseason, is doing his part, especially with that fumble recovery for a touchdown. And obviously Robertson, our freshman starting corner at 79 overall, he is doing his part as well. The offense, more of a passing offense than a running offense. What do you think of that this year? That's something different that we haven't seen from Villanova. As you can see, they're not really running the ball as well as they used to run the ball. Even Dupree, and Dupree's a great player. Granted, he was only given 13 carries in the game, but only 51 yards. I mean, you know, we're used to if we give the guy 13 carries, he ends up with 70, 80 yards. And usually he's used to the 20 carries for over 100, but that really has not been taking place this season. It's been more of a passing offense with Vasu and Wilson throwing. Do you think Wilson needs to throw the ball more? Do you think he needs to play more? We'll see. If you guys like the episode, go ahead and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, as we have plenty more of this coming out. And also go ahead and check out the back episodes if you have not watched the entire series. Next week we'll take on Houston in conference, our first in-conference matchup, and Herb Street has us.